2P Productions presents Adventure Polaris. The Forgotten Rzr. There's all the hype about the XP1000 Turbo S, the 900, the XP1K, and everybody forgets the baby, the 570. It's so dependable, it's so simple. The 570 single, Polaris' own engine, the ProStar, makes about 40 horsepower. Everything about it is simple. Rear suspension, very simple, not a lot to go wrong. Grease them grease nipples up on the wishbones. You'll get a couple of years use out of the wishbone bushes. Nice simple suspension, sash shock absorbers, only adjustable for preload, 10 inches of travel on the back. You don't need any more for trail riding. 1.25 inch tow hitch on the back. That's all you need for recovery. Don't need no more. You don't need masses of horsepower. Plenty of space in the bed. Put 2-inch lift kit on them. What more can you ask for? Everything about it is simple. Everything's accessible. Put your winch on it, hide it out the way. It's where it's meant to go. Put yourself a set of bighorns or Sun Fs like I've got on mine. Tyre works everywhere. Works on tarmac, works on hard pack, works in the snow, works in the mud. You can't ask for a better compromise. It's aggressive enough to do everything you want. It's just such a simple vehicle. Everything about it's easy to maintain. The interior, it's simple. Multifunction speedo. Everything's on the LCD display in the middle. Just push a button, gives you the information. This one, being road legal and in international's got the hazard switch on it. It's got the turf mode on it, which you need when you're driving around on tarmac. rear wheel drive, 4-wheel drive on demand, power outlet. Passenger's got a really good grab handle. Spend all day in them seats. You're not so worried about the bolsters because it's not a fast machine, it's a trail machine. Parking brake on the Internationals. Yes, I've got Pro Armour doors on this one. Bit of added safety. Mirrors, indicators fitted to mine. Moose roof. Really wide angle rear view mirror. It really is the Forgotten Rzr. Why more people don't buy the 570 I really don't know. They all seem to have the impression if they want a 50-inch wide they need the 900. You really don't need it. This is so capable. If you've watched any of the other videos we've made, we've been using this for pulling fence posts out. It tows a harrow, it tows a trailer. It recovered a Sprinter van in the snow. It's relatively cheap. You're only looking about £13,000. It'll give you years and years of reliable use. All you have to do is maintain it. With this one being road registered in the UK, when it got to 3 years old I had to go and get an MOT on it. And the MOT was done at 2,000 miles, 250 hours. And that's a combination of working it on the land, towing the harrow, towing trailers, using it in the snow, using it in mud, using it in the rain, using it on hard pack, using it in high heat. And she sailed through an MOT. We had no issues with it, not even an advisory. All the electronics are still working. There was no wheel bearing issues, there was no drive shaft issues. No front diff issues. It's simply a brilliant, brilliant incarnation of the Polaris RZR. I will admit the later RZRs look a lot more aggressive, a lot more stylish, but if you want fun and a vehicle you can actually work, not work hard like a Ranger or a General or one of the bigger versions, it's quite capable of working. It'll get you to the forest, it'll take your chainsaws, it'll take whatever you want with you. It'll work for you. You look after it, it will look after you. This one's 3 years old now and it's been dependable from day one. Serviced every 50 hours, new oil filter, new engine oil, new transmission fluid, new front differential fluid, grease all the grease nipples up, grease the prop shaft up, check the wheel bearings, check the brakes, change the coolant twice now since we've had it. We've had no issues, zero issues. All the issues I've had with it I've created myself. I've had a couple of isolator switches pack up on it, but they're not Polaris's problem. They were cheap components off eBay that failed. I've upgraded the battery. I've put a gel cell on it, an Odyssey. I've kept the original battery, and we've got dual batteries on it with a dual charging system, a split system. The original battery just powers the winch. The big Odyssey is for starting. As you can see, I've changed the wheels, I've changed the tyres. You don't have to do any of this to it. You don't have to put the doors on it, you don't have to put a roof on it. It's a capable vehicle, it's very, very strong, and it's fit for purpose. This one's a 2015. About 2 years into the model run. And it's in a remarkably good condition considering the use it gets. If you're looking for a RZR just for fun, you're not particularly bothered about immense power, but you want the torque, that 570 single has got plenty and plenty of torque. It'll do everything the big boys will do. Absolutely everything. Super, super rig. So she's 3 years old now and we've had zero problems. I wouldn't hesitate to buy another 570 to add to the fleet. I'd buy one at the drop of a hat. It's all I need. It does everything I want it to do. It'll cruise all day on tarmac at 50 miles an hour, and we've done some long tarmac journeys in this. We've done some 200-mile round trips in it on tarmac, and it never fails. Never ever fails. It just gets on and does its job. It is brilliant. Comes really, really recommended. Don't hesitate. Buy a 570 if all you want is to go trail riding, technical riding, a little bit of work around the ranch, around your small holding. It'll do everything you need it to do. Thank you. Enjoy your four-wheel drives, enjoy your quads, enjoy your UTVs, and have lots and lots of fun. Goodbye.